How's it going, guys? Let's just say it was a pretty rough day for stocks today, and we have to cover what happened in the stock market. We'll take a look at the charts here, the indices, and I want to go over a couple stocks here. One in particular I'm watching right now. We actually got some big news from this company we need to break down later in the video. So guys, hit the like button, subscribe, join the Patreon for my portfolio updates. We post multiple per week. I'm literally building a real money portfolio. Now we're close to like 65K in that portfolio, or 60K, whatever it's at, right? We started from zero like 2 years ago, guys. So if you want to see me build a real portfolio with $500 a week, we're doing bonus deposits throughout the month. All of that's on Patreon, linked down below. And now, cheers, guys. Take a sip of your water. We got it right here, and let's dive into it. So we had a red day. And it was rough. You know, the Dow went down almost 0.75%. And by the way, the VIX, the VIX and the metals, we'll talk about those in a second. 22% green day like it's a stock. The VIX went up 22%, right? As the Dow again went down 0.75%. Same with the S&P, and the Russell bled out the most, over 2%, guys. As let's see, the Nasdaq QQQ actually didn't do that bad, about 0.3, 0.4% in the red. But the same story is unfolding, right? Metals keep going up. Tensions are high with the U.S.-China, right? VIX is going up. Volatility's high. It's the same thing it's that we've been seeing, you know what I mean? So stocks, another red day. Gold, another all-time high, $4,300 an ounce, guys, which is just unbelievable, right? 3% in the green for gold. And I said this yesterday, we're up pretty much in a straight line. Imagine if I just plopped you onto Earth and you had no idea about what's going on in the markets, in the financial markets, right? And I just told you two facts. Gold's up like 40% or 30% in the last 2 months, and silver's up 50%. You would think the world's ending, right? Crazy times. Look at silver, man. Another all-time high, $53.60 an ounce, 4% green day for silver. It is an unbelievable day. And the VIX, which we've all been saying, is super low. I've been pounding the table on that. The VIX is, going up towards the mid-20s, which, we've seen that happen time and time again here in the past. So let's go over now a couple of companies, some stocks that I'm looking at here, guys, and one in particular that we got some major news from. CleanCore Solutions, ticker ZONE on the NASDAQ. Do you guys remember this one? Let's do an update. This is major news. So CleanCore Solutions congratulated the House of Doge, right, on a successful go public transaction, and they provided a treasury update. So to give you guys a quick little refresher, right, they're adopting a Dogecoin treasury strategy, right? And we can see here, that's CleanCore Solutions, by the way. Their strategic partner, though, the House of Doge, the authorized commercial arm of the Dogecoin Foundation, they recently announced a go public transaction by way of a merger with Bragg House Holdings. They actually trade on the NASDAQ, TBH, Bragg House Holdings. So this is major, guys. The milestone represents a defining moment in the evolution of the Dogecoin ecosystem and underscores the institutional foundation that CleanCore and House of Doge have jointly built to advance digital asset transparency, sustainability, and accessibility, right? And if we come over here, this is kind of the official corporate arm of the Dogecoin Foundation, the website, House of Doge. You guys can obviously go look through this on your own. And if we dive deeper into the merger news, right, again, House of Doge, the corporate arm of the Dogecoin Foundation, will list on the NASDAQ through the merger with Bragg House Holdings. And if we look here, we can see the combined company creates a multi-revenue stream digital asset management platform with 20-year exclusive partnership, the 20-year exclusive partnership with the Dogecoin Foundation creates the framework for a scalable, transparent, and yield-producing Dogecoin economy serving both institutional investors and the global Dogecoin community, right? And let's see here, guys. Let's come down a little bit more. This builds the institutional foundation for the Dogecoin ecosystem through the House of Doge's partnerships with 21 Shares, Robinhood as well, and CleanCore, again, Solutions, ZONE, which we're covering today, introducing a scalable, transparent business model anchored in regulated investment products, institutional partnerships, and alpha-generating yield strategies, right? So I'll leave all this linked down below, guys, if you want to dive deeper into it. But this is major news, man. And we can see here, very interesting. Listen to this, guys. They're becoming, it looks like here they announced a strategic partnership as well with InKind for Dogecoin to become the first cryptocurrency accepted across its 4,750 plus U.S. restaurants, bars, and cafes. That's actually big news. That's awesome. Wow. Could you imagine going to a restaurant paying in Dogecoin? 2025, man, here we are, right? The partnership introduces Dogecoin payments and loyalty rewards to over 3.5 million users through the InKind wallet app. That's awesome, man. And once integrated into InKind's network, Dogecoin holders will be able to pay for dining and hospitality and experiences, right? Hospitality experiences using Dogecoin via the InKind app, allowing Dogecoin to be used seamlessly at over 4,700, if I could talk today, guys. Again, restaurants, bars, cafes. And CleanCore now, listen to this, guys. CleanCore, they gave us a treasury update about 10 days ago. They now hold about 710 million Doge with over $20 million in unrealized gains. That's pretty intense here, man. And you guys know, again, they're executing this Doge treasury strategy, and they've been buying Dogecoin like crazy recently, right? So this is ZONE, CleanCore Solutions, guys, on the NYSE. Add it to your watch list. Do your own research as always. I'm watching this stock. I'm not in it quite yet, but I'm keeping it close on the watch list. So watch that one. And if we come back over here to go through some other names, guys, we can see here a lot of stocks, believe it or not, in the face of today's today's red, a lot of stocks still went up, at least on my watch list. Micron, which granted, I think we're due for a pullback, but Micron went up over 5.5%. Talk about a day for Micron hitting a new high here on this time frame. Probably an all-time high. Yeah, it's got to be an all-time high, right? Oh yeah, I mean, geez, guys, yeah, we're well past all-time highs now. We've been hitting them pretty much every day on Micron. Not every day, but it seems like every week at least over the last couple months. But yeah, MU ripping, man. CRM, which is super beaten up overall. This could be a sign that CRM's almost at the bottom. I mean, if you look at the chart here, it went up 4%. Market, again, the market's overall, it's not down a lot, but it is seeing a sell-off. The VIX is up to 25 right now. So CRM's been holding 220, 230, 240 pretty steady since the crash in April. And yeah, things are not going super well fundamentally. They're trying to turn things around. But at this point, with the market dumping, VIX up, CRM's actually going up. It's not selling off more. We could, you could argue we're close to a bottom on this one. But I'm not in it yet. I'm eyeing it up, but it is one that's like, it's super beaten up from highs. If we pull up the max chart, it looks pretty good in the grand scheme of things, right? When we got the 370, we were a little overbought. So this is a healthy pullback, in my opinion, on CRM. Overall, and I think in due time it will rebound. But the question is when. And I know a lot of people have been accumulating the stock on the dip, and they're losing patience. I don't blame you. It's been like it's hard to hold a stock that's been down this much in a year like this year, where stocks are going crazy. It's hard. But hey, if it comes back, you're going to be rewarded. And who knows, maybe I'll end up buying the stock. If it goes under 200, I might consider it, honestly. If this thing falls through 220, let's say it fails to hold this, if things get uglier in the market, yeah, CRM is going to be one that I'm looking at more as a value play. We'll see how that goes. Let's see. Let's do one more. What else did well today, guys? Looks like Celsius. We called this out weeks ago, so this one's kind of over with. But man, this thing just played out beautifully. If we look here, we can see Celsius clearly is breaking out. I mean, this thing's been breaking out. We can see the cup and handles playing out here. We're pushing to the top of the channel. So honestly, Celsius going up on a day like today, it's awesome. But I would arguably be selling. I would be selling into the strength, to be honest, if I was in it still. So keep your eyes on Celsius. Earnings are coming up on the 5th of November, so those are coming up soon. So it might stay elevated, who knows? But yeah, that's what I'm watching. And yeah, all these. I'm watching all the stocks we mentioned today, guys. ZONE. I'm watching Micron. I'm watching CRM, Celsius. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Smash that like button. Make sure to subscribe. Join the Patreon for my portfolio updates. I post those rather, well, whenever I buy stocks. It's not like it's a set schedule every week, but usually it's Monday, Friday, whenever I'm buying stocks throughout the week. Either way, we're doing many updates throughout the week, guys. I actually just posted one today. I just bought more of a stock today. I posted one 2 days ago as well. So yeah, we're buying stocks, guys, but not offloading all our cash. In fact, still keeping a majority of it. Honestly, I just bought a little more of a stock today, nibbled a little bit on Monday, and now I'm just waiting because clearly we could be going lower and I want to buy that dip. So join the Patreon if you're interested. A link down below, pinned in the comments, or go to stassurfs.com/Patreon. And with that being said, guys, let me get this water. Cheers without knocking the mic here. Cheers, guys. I'll catch you all in the next video.